Welcome back, everyone, to another session of Yoga with Kali. Today we are going with our joint freeing series. As you can tell, we're working on the feet and ankles. And as usual, we will start and stop with our gongs. This is another 10-minute, 1-minute series. Let's get started. Sitting up straight and starting with toe flexes. Just flex the toes. This entire series is about functionality, total range of motion in your ankles, keeping the mobility that you had or regained. If you look around as you're out and about town, take a look down and notice the number of people that do not use the mobility in their ankles to walk. You'd be surprised. Just flexing the toes, flexing and releasing. Now, dorsiflexion of the feet. You're pressing forward, come back to neutral. Pressing forward, come to neutral. You will do this at your own pace. As far down as you can go on any given day. It's not a race. We're looking for quality of movement as opposed to quantity. You don't want this, quality. Slow, methodical, meaningful. Neutral point, neutral point. Now, plantar, toes toward your nose, forward, there you go. Press forward, release. Press forward, release. You're going to really feel this in your calves. It's going to extend up your entire leg, but our goal is movement, mobility, flexibility, range of motion in our ankles. Your breath, your movement. Just keep moving. Inversion, bringing the toes, use those toes as your pullers and your pointers to pull them in and release. Bring those toes, cause that foot to really invert and release. Inversion, release. Invert, release. If you start to cramp doing this, just stop. Take a breath and then rejoin us when you can. You may notice that you have more movement in one ankle than the other. I know I was surprised when I saw it happen on my own feet. But as one of my teachers says, that's just fertile ground. Eversion. Press those big toes out. Press the big toes out and the sides of the feet will come toward you. Press them out. Press them out. Your movement, your breath. Press away though. keep in mind, what is it we're trying to accomplish? What is the goal? And work from there. You can be leaning back on your arms or up in a seated position, whichever one works best for you. And you may go back and forth between the two. Paying attention to your ankles. Now, rotation. Press the toes forward, then rotate to the right. Rotate. And these are very slow movements. You're not speeding here. The movement may not be symmetrical. But keep going. If you need to slow the movement down even more, do so. Take it to the other side. Rotating counterclockwise. Rotating, taking your time, slowing down when you feel you're going too fast. And now, toe crawling. Bring the knees up, feet are flat, toes up, press down and scrunch. You're dragging your feet, you're crunching your toes are bringing your rest of your foot along for the ride. Then you bring it back, toe crawling, zombie toes. I like that one. Bring them back. Bring them back. And the last one, or the second to the last rather, you're going to come up so that your toes are under, and if possible, you're sitting on your heels. You want to make sure that the heels are straight up and down and the feet aren't splayed out to the side. Heels are up. And if this becomes too much, you can always just lean forward to take some of the pressure off of the toes. But if you got it, work your way there, come back, and just find your seat until our time is up. Breath work. And releasing the feet down, that tea ceremony position, or seiza. Feet are flat, the tops of the feet are down. If you can, you're sitting down and back and on those heels. Took me several months to be able to do this. If it's too much, you always come forward up on the hands to release some of the pressure. And then when you can, you go back, easy down. Take your time. And we have finished our 10-minute, 1-minute series for our feet. Bye.